Enter at your own peril and ask the bolted doors where impossible things may happen that the world's never seen before. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of Anime Legends. That was just my regular intro, but by next week, I'm actually going to have a full Season 2 intro done, so we can get some new sights and sounds around here, something to just mix it up. All right. Anyways, as usual, for those out there who don't know yet or are just watching for the first time, my name is AfroX. I'm going to put the camera down here a little bit more so you can see better. My name is AfroX. I am an anime expert, and which means I know a lot about anime. I don't necessarily know everything about anime, but I know enough that I can give you some more information. And you know what? This whole show is about us learning together. Anyways, we already got one person up in here in the chat. Trix, the anime hater, says, sup. Hey, what's up, Trix? So good to see you here. All right. So we're going to go through the main things that I like to talk about at the beginning of every stream. This is kind of just the boring stuff that has to be said. But anyways, here we go. So the AfroX channel, we are currently at 304 subscribers, and I want to say a big thank you to Amber Bruin, I believe her name is, for being the most recent subscriber. And we currently have a little over 400 videos, and we have, I believe, slightly over 40,000 views, which is really good. Among all that stuff, we also have a Patreon where you can go and donate to the channel. That's the thing I'm really pushing right now. And you can donate for as little as $5 a month. It is a monthly subscription. So you go on there, sign up, and at $5 a month, that is the famous level. And what that will get you is your name shown at the end of every edited video. Now there's the $10 epic level that will get your name shown and announced at the end of every edited video. Then there is the $30 mythical level where you'll get your name shown and announced, all of these rewards stack. And then you'll also get a link to my Discord, the AfroX AMA, where you can chat with me. You guys will be the first people that I take suggestions from for new videos. And also, you will be getting all of my edited videos one day early. So that is really, really cool. Oh yes, then there is the $50 a month level. That is the legendary level. And at the legendary level, you're going to get your name shown in fancy lettering and announced in fully edited audio. You're going to get a link to my Discord, and you're also going to get a handwritten thank you note from me. And then at the immortal level, which I don't expect anyone to do, it's $100 a month. It's quite a commitment, but you will get all of the things that were mentioned before, Plus, you will be getting a link to every single live stream that I do, which usually I only do open live streams once every 10 live streams, but you will be getting a link to every one. So you can show up anytime. And for $100 a month, you can show up anytime, bump your channel anytime, get free advertising. Well, not exactly free, but you can get good advertising, and yeah, and you get all the rewards that were mentioned below. So that is the Patreon. Now, moving on to merch. Yes, you didn't think we had merch, but we do have merch. If you go to teespring.com /store/afro-x-2, you will find the AfroX official t-shirt. It has the AfroX logo on the front, and on the back it has the AfroX slogan, which is of course "Stay Legendary." You can get that for about $30 US, and 10% of that goes directly to the channel. So get your merch today, and hope to see you guys in t-shirts very, very soon. All right. Well, that is all the beginning stuff out of the way there. So we're gonna start off with the thing we always start off with, which is a question to you guys. What anime/manga have you watched/read this week? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my anime and manga for the week. So as for the anime that I've been watching, man, when I saw it was expiring in 14 days, I hopped right on, and I have now almost finished watching Persona 5 the animation. It's so good. I wanted to watch it along with doing my second playthrough of the game, but since it's expiring, I didn't really get the chance to do that, although I did find out it is on Crunchyroll, so I could continue the way I've been going. I haven't been playing the game much recently just because I've been busy, and playing a lot of Apex and Warframe and stuff. But yes, Persona 5, the animation, it leaves Hulu, I think, in about 3 or 4 days. Actually, it's 3 days because they said it would expire on Friday. So yes, if you have not watched it yet, definitely go binge watch it, because it's gone on Friday. But Persona 5, the animation, it's really good, and it stays very faithful to the video game. It does only set you off on one path that you could take for the protagonist, but it is the main path. But that's not necessarily the path that I took in my first playthrough, and it's not the path that you have to take in your playthrough either. Honestly, what's great about sorry, honestly, what's great about Persona 5 is that you get to, based on your answers, you get to decide where the story really goes. Based on your answers, and also based on how much you interact with all the characters. The more you interact with the characters outside of the dungeons and the fighting, the more the story will kind of blossom and reveal itself like a lotus flower. Um, Anyways, so yeah, when I did my first run through, I mostly focused on um doing the dungeons. I did a little bit of talking to people outside just to put up some of the confidence rankings, some of the more useful confidence rankings. In my second playthrough, what I'm really focusing on is the confidants and getting to know people because they give you such good benefits and stuff. And as for the dungeons, I'm speed running the dungeons. Every time I get to a dungeon, I finish it in probably 3 hours flat. I just sit down and I do a whole session, get the whole dungeon done in one go, which is going to be difficult once I start running into these higher dungeons because they have puzzles in them that are so confusing. But yeah. So I've been that's how I've been watching Persona 5 the animation. I did catch up in One Piece, the manga, and I mean I'm really happy that I did because some interesting things are happening. Albeit there's some predictable things that are happening. And I'm about to give One Piece spoilers, so if you don't want to hear them, this is your chance to mute the video or something, but here we go. So in the most recent chapters of One Piece, we have Momonosuke, who is now turned into his adult dragon form, but he still has the brain of a child. And so they're fighting Kaido, and Luffy tells Momonosuke to bite Kaido. And this is for no other reason than to bolster Momonosuke's confidence. He's like, you just bit one of the 4 emperors. Does anything scare you anymore? And getting that burst of confidence allowed Momonosuke to be able to fly by producing flame clouds, which is what dragons do. And so pretty much Momonosuke is just learning how to be a dragon, like a full-fledged dragon. And Yamato and everybody are like, we really need to count on you. We need you to stop Onigashima from crashing into the flower capital. Because as you remember, Kaido is floating Onigashima above Wano country and is going to crash it down and make Onigashima the new Wano country. And so they're all trying to get this to stop, and it's a real moment of we don't really know what's going to happen. So the whole Onigashima thing is crazy because literally everybody is fighting in this castle while the entire castle is floating through the sky. So it's nuts. We got some really, really cool shots. Luffy and Kaido, when they clashed, they literally split the heavens. They split the clouds and allowed the moon to filter back through. And that is amazing that kind of power can be made because they even mentioned it in there that they even mention it that what is it? Only Whitebeard and Roger have been able to split the clouds by fighting before. And honestly, looking at this, we can definitely say that Luffy is at least Bleach level by now, which is really, really cool. Some cool developments of Sanji. Sanji is kind of developing the powers of his brothers now, and his body is becoming invulnerable. He got hit by the sword, Queen's sword, and the sword literally shattered against his face. He's gotten shot by bullets, and they've just deflected right off him, hurting him, but not even hurting him that much. And certainly not penetrating him. So Sanji is becoming invulnerable, which is really, really cool. But also he's scared of that because once his brothers got invulnerability, they also lost all of their emotions. And Sanji doesn't want to lose his emotions and become a callous jerk like his brothers. So that's a big strife thing with him. Just looking here, Trick says, I hope the Navy comes in to be one of the major reasons for Kaido's defeat. You know, I like that you said that because at one point in the chapters, it does say that the world government is planning on annexing the entire Wano country once the fight is over. And by annexing, I definitely bet that means they're gonna pull a Buster Call on Wano country. They're gonna bring in a bunch of Navy ships, and they're absolutely gonna destroy the entire country. So yeah, that is a scary thing to think about, especially considering that first off, the Straw Hat Pirates have to defeat Kaido, and then they all have to get the frick off the island as soon as possible after that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. So, yep, that's been my anime and manga this week: Persona 5, the animation, and reading One Piece. Trixie in the comments says One Piece and Black Clover I read. Very cool. Hey, JP, legendary anime JP fan 2 here says, hey, I almost got my channel terminated by Aniplex. That is concerning. I would like to know what you posted and how you posted it, because I've posted a lot of stuff from Persona 5, and I've been pretty good as long as I kept to the hard and fast rule of no continuous clip longer than 30 seconds. And that rule has pretty much helped me through everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we've gotten to the 17 and a half minute mark, and that means that it is about time for us to get into the real meat and potatoes of the episode today, which is today we are going to be talking about the queen of all dubbed anime herself, Colleen Clinkenbeard. We're going to be talking about Colleen Clinkenbeard. She's awesome. She's done a ton of anime roles, which I will get into, but let's take a look at her Wikipedia page here. If it will load. There we go. Colleen Clinkenbeard, very famous voice actress. She was born on April 13th, 1980. So that makes her currently 41 years old. She's an American voice actress, ADR director, line producer, and writer working for the anime dubbing company Funimation. Having starred as Rachel Moore in the long-running detective series Case Closed, she then served as the ADR director on Full Metal Alchemist, which aired on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim, and would star in many other popular anime shows. Looking at her filmography, her filmography is absolutely amazing. She has been almost everything. In Dragon Ball Z, she played Princess Snake. In Dragon Ball GT, she played Colm. In GT A Hero's Legacy, she played the second nurse. But more notably, her biggest roles are in Full Metal Alchemist. She plays Riza Hawkeye, the second in command to Roy Mustang. In In her most famous role, actually, she is the English voice dub voice of Monkey D. Luffy. So, like anyone who's watching dubbed One Piece, all the stuff you love about Luffy, that is Colleen Clinkenbeard right there. In she also plays some other notable people in Dragon Ball Z Kai, kind of the remake of DBZ. She played Gohan, Young Goku, Android 18, um, Baby Trunks, and Launch. Uh, in Reen Daughters and Nemosign, she plays the main character, Reen Asogi. In Soul Eater, she plays the love interest of Dr. Stein, Marie Mjolnir. There's a lot of others. And in Fairy Tale, she plays Urza Scarlet. In Rosario and Vampire, she plays the main character Mocha Vamp. Pretty much, honestly, if you have either a badass little boy or you have a strong female lead character, or just a badass woman in an anime, you can lay your money down on the bet that it's being played by Colleen Clinkenbeard. Or if you have a nurse, I believe Colleen Clinkenbeard also plays Nurse Joy in Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she definitely has done a ton of roles in everything. Plays Scarlet in Space Dandy. Plays Ryoko in Tokyo Ghoul. She plays Yaoyorozu in My Hero Academia. Super, super impressive there. But yeah, she's even in like more recent stuff like 2121 animes like Eden Zero and Skate the Infinity. She's the go-to for if they want reprised roles in any movie. She's been in One Piece Strong World, One Piece Film Z, Fairy Tale the movie, pretty much all of the Dragon Ball movies, honestly. Playing Mai in Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, or it's called in the Japanese Fukatsu no F. And she played Yaoyorozu in My Hero Academia, Two Heroes, and also Heroes Rising. She's been the voices of all these characters in the video games, in my personal favorite video game of all time, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. She played Monkey D. Luffy in One Piece Unlimited Adventure. And played Yaoyorozu in My Hero One's Justice and My Hero One's Justice 2. And also Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, as well as Kid Gohan. So she is absolutely, absolutely awesome. And I absolutely love Colleen Clinkenbeard just for bringing to life so many of the great characters that we have seen. Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite character that Colleen Clinkenbeard has played, I'd say my favorite role that she's done specifically has to be Android 18. Android 18 was always the most badass character. Like, honestly, and this is already out of context, so you can't really take it more out of context, but Colleen Clinkenbeard's voice could be my dominatrix. Like, she's the voice of the her voice is a goth girlfriend. Her voice is literally a goth girlfriend. Because she plays all the badass people. Urza, Riza, 18. But yeah. Trix in the comments says she is the queen. Yeah, pretty much. I'd say she's up there with like Sean Shamel, Christopher Sabat, curse him that he turned into such a bad guy. And Vic Mignogna. All of the greats. She's definitely among the greats. Honestly, if there were like a Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman of anime, it would probably be Sean Schemmel, Chris Sabat, and Colleen Clinkenbeard, right off the bat. Damn, she played some roles. She did play some roles, and that's a great thing. You really got to give her respect. It would have to be Hawkeye. Yeah, Riza Hawkeye was definitely a great character in Full Metal Alchemist. I actually only saw the original Full Metal Alchemist. I haven't seen Brotherhood, but and Riza had kind of a diminished role in the original Full Metal Alchemist, but she was still super important to the story. Sorry. Anyways, I'll always be thankful to Colleen for bringing Monkey D. Luffy to life. That's super great. Naruto is also played by a woman. But can't remember her name right now. It's like Maisie or Mayhe, something like that. But anyways, it's just interesting to find out that the English dubs of our like favorite anime characters are men that are being played by women, and I think that's so cool, especially in this day and age. Naruto's played by a woman. Young Goku's played by a woman. Luffy's played by... Young Goku and Luffy are played by the same person, which absolutely blows my mind. But that's really, really cool. By proxy, Colleen Clinkenbeard plays herself, plays her own son, because she plays young Goku and she also plays young Gohan, which I think is really, really sweet. But yeah, just a woman of so many talents. Trix's sex should not matter, only the skill and if the voice fits. That's absolutely true. I know that a lot of people would disagree with that, just because they think that things need to be absolutely on the dot. But if the voice fits, that's what you go with, especially in this industry. I did miss one thing. Legendary Anime JP Fan 2 says, you post Tsukihime remake, Aniplex will start terminating no matter what. Okay. So, I should probably stay away from the Tsukihime remake, and I probably will, since I have never even seen that. Anyways, yes, I definitely agree with you on that, Trix. That was all the content I really had today to talk to you guys about. If you guys had any more questions, I definitely would be open to answering anything. You can ask about me, you can ask about Colleen Clinkenbeard, and I will do my best to answer those questions. Or, hey, we can just talk about anime in general. But yeah. In the meantime, I would like to speak on the new video that is actually coming out in about a half hour. My newest edited video. I made a tier list of the Straw Hat Pirates. And I can reveal, since it is in the thumbnail, that I did put Usopp in D tier. Personally, in my opinion, he's the worst of the Straw Hat Pirates. And I'm sure a lot of people will be upset that I put that I put God Usopp in D tier, but that is just my personal opinion. Trix has a question here. Any anime you think you might think of watching? Well, that's a very weird way to ask, but it's funny because whenever I ask for questions, you literally ask that every time. And my answer is usually the same. Not really, because I have like typical animes that I watch every week. I have a whole lineup of about 8 different animes that I watch on Friday nights. I will say that I only have about 3 episodes left of One Piece before I've seen the entire story of One Piece. I just have to finish the few couple of episodes before the beginning of the Impel Down arc, because a long time ago I started reading the manga at about chapter 600, which is the beginning of the Impel Down arc. And so I mean I have to get there in the anime, and then I'll know the entire story of One Piece. And really I pretty much do. Right now I'm watching through the last few episodes of filler, like the things that the other Straw Hat Pirates were doing once they got thrown by Kuma off of Sabity. Trick says, do you plan to stream gaming with friends? Hey, if you guys want me to, if you guys want me to stream, then I definitely will. I mean, as for right now, I'm mostly just playing Apex Legends and Warframe, but I mean, I could always stream some Jump Force. I'm pretty good on that game. The last time I played, I hadn't played in probably, I don't know, 6 months, and I was still able to beat someone online. It's actually kind of his fault, because we were in the rematch and he was so arrogant that he gave me the first round just to prove that he could beat me, and I ended up beating him in the 3rd round. And kind of just shoved his own arrogance in his face, and it was really funny. But yeah, I'm pretty good on Jump Force, just because I know the techniques, I know the strategy, I know the way that things are supposed to go. Excuse me. Talking this much, I need some water. Anyways, I know the way that things are supposed to go on Jump Force, but yeah, I'd probably play some Jump Force, probably play some Naruto Storm 4. Once I get it, I will, or once I get it, and once I finish at least season 1 of the anime, I will be, or I can stream Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Like I said, I haven't been wanting to play that right away because I want to finish season 1 of the anime so that nothing is ruined for me by the game. But yeah. So I will continue watching Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba so that I can play Hinokami Chronicles. Also, I need more friends to play these games with. Like, I play Jump Force, but I don't have any friends to play Jump Force with. I have a couple of buddies that I know play Storm 4. So Trix says, if you had to pick a company to voice act for, who would you pick? We're talking like anime companies like Funimation, Trigger, Madhouse, stuff like that, right? I honestly would want to either voice act for Trigger or Madhouse just because their animation styles are so amazing. And they also do a darker style, especially Trigger. Um, like if I could voice act for something like Danganronpa or um Dead Man Wonderland, stuff like that, like the darker animes, I think that would be really really fun. But honestly anything. If I could get any voice acting job, that would be great. Like even if I was credited as just like um background guy number 6, who comes in and says whoa, and that's his only line, that would be a foot in the door. And I definitely feel like that would be a blessing even to get that. But I do think Trigger and Madhouse would be the ones that I would want to get into. Or else Ghibli. Of course, Ghibli. No, dude, if someone asks you to voice act in a Ghibli movie, you don't turn that down. Yeah, because that's your gateway into the big time. Um, Honestly, even if you were a background character in a Ghibli movie, you could still be like, "Hey, I was a background character in a Ghibli movie," and people would be like, "You were in a Ghibli movie." Um, so that's impressive. But yeah, that is the companies I'd go for: Trigger, Madhouse, or Ghibli. Yes. Um, how about I ask you guys some questions here? Um, so currently the direction that I'm looking at for the channel, I was really trying to get to the 30 AMV mark, so that's why I was really laying it thick on the AMVs. And they're fairly easy to make. And I will still keep making them. But the reason that this week I really wanted to make a tier list was because I want to make a very conscious turn from AMVs. Like AMVs are great. They're what I want to do. But I also don't want this channel to just be AMVs. Variety is the spice of life, they say. And I definitely think that there should be some variety on this channel. And so today I'm doing a tier list. Next week, I probably am going to do something to continue in the complete guide to One Piece. The next saga that we're going over, it's the second one out of 9 sagas, and 9 current sagas, and what is it? And it is the Alabasta saga. So I don't know if I'm gonna do like something new, like a black description, or if I'm gonna continue what I've been doing and do a rap guide to One Piece. But yeah, I'll be working on that. Since I've gotten so busy, one of the other people from my Cypher Squad, Saucy, that you saw last week, he is going to be spearheading the next Cypher, which you will find out soon enough. But yeah, he's going to be spearheading the next Cypher. I do want to make another dank meme video, like dank memes for something scenes type video. Uh, But that requires a lot of thinking and effort to get done. As for Anime Origins, I want to do another one. I don't know if I will, just because Anime Origins takes like it is the main segment of this channel. It is why this channel was created. But it takes so much effort, and the videos are so long that nobody wants to really watch them. And that's the difficult thing, is that we're getting into a hard age. We're getting into a difficult age right now, where TikTok is taking over and everybody wants shorter and shorter videos. Nobody wants to watch 15 minutes of somebody talking about the origins of Full Metal Alchemist or something like that. I mean, I would, but general populace says, I want to watch a 10-second video showing a funny voice line from Full Metal Alchemist. I don't want to watch a 15-minute video describing where the character's backstory is originated from. So yeah, Anime Origin takes a lot of effort and doesn't get much result. So I want to do it. I just don't know if I should. Trix here asks, would you send in clips of voice acting to get notice? Yeah, I probably would, and I could probably easily make a demonstration video. Honestly, I just need like an animator or an artist or something to give me a picture or a character to do, and then maybe like a line or two, and then I would do my best to bring that character to life. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. I mean I can do pretty much any national accent, and I can do multiple different types of British accents. But yeah, I I really think that I could do that if I really wanted to, if I really got after it. Well, we have about 15 minutes left, so I'm going to recap the stuff that I said at the beginning. This is kind of the boring stuff, so if you want to click off the video, that's totally okay. But yeah. So, currently, the something new from Trix here. Trick says, I would like to see a Zatch Bell reboot. What would you want to see? Dude, I'm with you right there. I would love to see a Zatch Bell reboot, especially since Shaman King got rebooted recently. Zatch Bell's a great show. I still have to finish the originals of both shows, and I won't watch a reboot until I finish the original. So that kind of answers your question. What anime are you thinking of watching? I honestly should be finishing Shaman King and Zatch Bell. But yeah, if I wanted to see a reboot of any anime, I mean, that's a tough one. We've gotten so many reboots already. DBZ Kai pretty much served as a reboot of Dragon Ball Z. We got Sailor Moon Crystal, which was the reboot of original Sailor Moon. We of course got Shaman King, the reboot of original Shaman King. I mean, every year we get a new reboot of Pokemon. Um, so honestly, all this stuff that really needs reboots is already getting rebooted. Oh, you know what would be great? A reboot of Cowboy Bebop. Damn. Reboot Cowboy Bebop. Make it sparkly, make it look nice, stuff like that. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop would probably be my choice, especially since I haven't seen the original anime. But I think other people would really appreciate it. I think other people would really appreciate a reboot of Cowboy Bebop. Also, I think it's about time for them to come out. They should come out with another Hellsing movie. Um, I mean, the story got finished, but I mean, Alucard's still alive. There's always still an enemy to fight, so I mean, you could do something with that, or just start the whole series over again. Maybe make a shorter series like they did with original Hellsing. I mean, Hellsing Ultimate was wasn't even really an anime. It was a compilation of movies, anime length movies that they came out with every year, which I thought was kind of interesting for them to do. Anyways, yes. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty of things. So, I want to thank everybody who watches these streams. I also want to thank all of our subscribers, all our 304 subscribers. Thank you, Amber Branwin, for being the most recent subscriber. I want to thank everybody who watches to the end of videos, because you are the things that we really need right now. Currently we have a little over 400 videos. The AMV Shivers was actually the 400th video on my channel. Go figure. And we have, I think, either almost or a little over 40,000 views, which is absolutely awesome. I could have never dreamed of that. And this channel's been running, as of November 18th of this year, this channel will have been running for 7 years. Yes, 7 years. So yeah, channel turned 7 today, or not today. On November 18th, the channel will turn 7. And yeah, that's a big milestone. We also have a Patreon, and on the Patreon, you can donate to the channel. The increments are monthly subscriptions, and they come in famous, epic, mythical, legendary, and immortal level. And those range from $5, $10, $30, $50, and $100 a month. I don't expect anything on the big side, the $50 or $100 a month. But don't let me stop you if you want to donate that much. And but yeah, $5, $10, $30, that's great. Every little bit helps, and I do absolutely appreciate it. On there, actually, you can donate, and you can specifically point out where the money should be going to. If you want, if you specifically want the money to go to life needs and stuff like that, then you can say so on there, and I will be able to see that. But yeah. Donate to the Patreon. There is a link in the description to both the Patreon and to the merch store. Yes, we do have merch. If you go to teespring.com/store/Afro-X-2, you can find the Afro X t-shirt, which is selling right now for $30. 10% of that goes to the actual channel. On the front, it has the AfroX logo, and on the back, it has the AfroX slogan, which is, of course, "Stay Legendary." But yeah. Anyways, if there is nothing else, then that is where I am going to leave it today. And next week, I'm gonna have a new intro and new outro to Anime Legends that's specific to that's specific to this actual show. So be staying tuned for that. I'm not going to have an ending here right now just because I want to have something new come in next week. But anyways, you know what they say at the end of my videos, keep YouTubing, YouTubers, don't fight the fro, and stay legendary. Unspeakable pain sparks unbridled fury. Stand in glory and always stay legendary. See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye. Thanks, man. We'll get to that next week.